What are you campaigning here? Do you know your talking point?
No,
you have okay.
We just don't want to ban the red light cameras because
Why?
people can. There's a great way to catch people who run the red lights, and it's stopped accidents in Arlington dramatically.
Okay, let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
This will be a good one. When was the last time you actually physically saw a little camera hop into an intersection, hold out an imaginary arm and go stop and try to prevent an actual accident happening?
I've never seen a camera do that, but...
Really? Is that right? Because they're claiming the cameras make the intersections safer. I don't know how else they could do that if they couldn't physically stop the accidents from happening, right?
Yes, but nobody wants a ticket if they run the camera. They flash.
Uh-huh.
So you get a ticket, you either pay it off or you don't pay it off,
well,
and you get a warrant.
You realize that you don't have to pay those tickets, right?
You
didn't realize that? You don't have to pay that.
But
you know why?
Nobody wants to run a ticket. I mean, who would you want to endanger anyone's life in the first place?
No, we're not, and we're not even advocating that. But guess what? These citations. Did you know that they're a civil violation?
I did not know that.
You didn't know that?
No.
They're not a criminal violation, which means that if you get one of these citations, you don't get it put on your driving record. It's not, your insurance doesn't go up, and you don't get a warrant for your arrest if you don't pay it. There's no deterrent behind running the red light in this current system. I would rather see the red light cameras go away because the deterrent of having an actual police officer witness your infraction comes with a hefty fine if they stop you and they've personally witnessed you and they give you that ticket right then and there, not 2 weeks from now, in courtesy of the U.S. Postal Service, right? So you get the ticket right then and there, and if you don't pay it, you get a warrant for your arrest and you go to jail. That, wouldn't you think, would be a better deterrent for running the red light versus an optional civil violation where you don't really have to pay it, especially in Tarrant County, where they're not enforcing them?
Oh, I agree to that point.
Did you what?
I don't live in Tarrant County. But
you don't live in Tarrant County?
I do not. I don't think that should.
So that means you don't live in Arlington?
I don't think that's a thing that matters.
Really?
No.
That shouldn't matter?
That I live here.
That's, oh, okay. But what about what I just said about the civil versus the criminal violation difference?
Yes,
what about that? There is no but, just yes. Did you understand that?
I did understand that, yes.
Okay. What's your name?
My name is Edson Vargas.
What?
Edson, like Edison.
Edson?
Without the I.
Edison
without the I.
Edson. Okay. Very nice. That's kind of a cool name. So, if you agree that a criminal violation is more of a deterrent than a optional payment civil violation, which is what this is.
Mm-hmm.
The cameras issue a civil violation citation from a third-party entity in a whole nother state. Outsourced, automated robo camera traffic enforcement by way of a camera and a video camera. Mm-hmm. If you think that's the right way to enforce traffic situations.
But how does it affect you if they're there or not?
How does it affect you?
Yes.
Well, for one thing, they can't prove that you were the one driving the car.
How not? They have pictures.
They have pictures of your license.
I've ran a red light and I've gotten a picture of me in the mail with
no,
my
you
face
got a picture. There's no way you could have had the picture. You can't. There's no way because the cameras are in the back.
It's like they take a picture from the front.
No, they don't. They take it from the back. That's how they're designed. Did you not know that?
Well, I live in Plano, and so maybe it's different there.
Apparently, it's different there. Here in Arlington, the cameras are from the back. They shoot your back license plate, and they read the license plate, and then they send a citation to the registered vehicle owner. Not necessary. What?
Why do you want to bend the camera?
I just told you everything.
Why does it affect you if they're there or not then?
I'm sorry?
How does it affect you that they're there?
Well, for one thing, one of them is right around the corner from my neck. Why can't they do both? You cannot, according to state law, you cannot mix the two types of law, criminal and civil. It's either one or the other, okay? And so one is contradicting the other. We're trying to fix this down in Austin. I believe it's a more stronger deterrent to have it be a criminal violation.
Waiting there.
No, he's not waiting there.
Then what is
but you know what? It's up to you and me to be defensive drivers. defensive drivers, safe-minded drivers. We don't need a camera to force us to think that way. We need to return back to what we learned.
Psychology.
Do you really want the government playing a psych-op game on your head?
I mean,
seriously, do you want a nanny state like that? Do you want to really depend on the government to make you safer when it's up to you? Do you really want that?
Some people have a lot of things going on through their heads every day. They're not thinking about. But
so why would they would?
It's like a snap,
like what?
When you're driving, you see a camera.
You realize that there's been 6 elections so far in Texas to bring these cameras down. This will be number 7, right? So you realize that in every one of those elections, they have by a landslide been voted down. Landslides. You know what? You're on the wrong side of this election. But you're getting paid. How much are you getting paid? 18 an hour?
Why
I'm serious. I mean, nobody's paying me to be here.
Okay, but why are you bullying me?
I'm not bullying you.
Go sit down and do your thing.
Oh, I'd love to, but you know what? Thank you for playing. I've just had this